God says, "My child, listen closely, because this message is not for everyone, it is for you and you alone. There are things I am doing in your life that must remain hidden for a season, because not everyone around you has a heart to see you rise. Not everyone has a maturity to understand your calling, and not everyone has the purity to celebrate your blessing. I am planting seeds in you that need silence, protection, and patience. Some miracles grow best in the dark, away from the noise, away from the opinions of others, away from the hands of those who may try to uproot what I am building within you. Because if you reveal it too early, the enemy will attempt to sabotage it before it matures. Keep it hidden, keep it guarded, and keep your eyes on me. For I am the one shaping the path ahead of you. My child, you have spoken too soon before. You have shared visions with people who were not assigned to witness them. You have opened your heart to those who were not ready to value it. You have announced blessings that were only meant to be whispered in prayer. But now I am teaching you wisdom. Not every plan should be public. Not every revelation should be shared. Some promises are sacred, holy, and meant only for your spirit until I say, a nowa. The growth you cannot see yet is happening. The blessings you have not touched yet are forming. The doors that have not opened yet are unlocking. But for now, I call you into silencia, not silence of fear, but silence of strength, silence of strategy, silence of divine protection. I do not want you to speak on this because the opposition listening to you is louder than the support around you. Not everyone wants to see you delivered. Not everyone wants to see you healed. Not everyone wants to see you start again. But I, your God, am with you, and what I am doing in your life cannot be stopped when it is done in my timing. So hold it close. Protect it the way a mother protects her child. Guard it the way a warrior guards the gate. Treasure it the way I treasure you. What I whisper to your heart is not for public ears. It is for your faith, for your hope, for your private walk with me. You wonder why people left you, why certain relationships faded, why some opportunities suddenly closed. My child, it was not rejection, it was protection. If I allowed everyone to stay, you would reveal everything to people who do not understand spiritual things. Some would speak doubt into your dream. Some would weaken your courage. Some would delay your destiny. So I separated you. I isolated you. I set you apart. So you could hear me clearly. This season of quiet is not punishment, it is preparation. I am giving you instructions. I am giving you clarity. I am giving you wisdom. That is why you must keep a secret for now. Because when I reveal it, no one will be able to deny my power in your life. They will see the evidence. They will see the transformation. They will see the favor. But they will not be able to take credit for it, because you and I walk this journey privately. I will show them who I am through what I do for you. But for now, be silent, be steady, be faithful. Do not fear the delays. Do not fear the silence. Do not fear the unknown. I am working behind the scenes, aligning circumstances, preparing hearts, opening doors, and shaping the path that leads to your promise. Your story is not falling apart, it is being reordered. You do not need to explain yourself to anyone. You do not need to justify your process. The only voice you must follow is mine. My child, your blessing is coming, but it is fragile. Your breakthrough is coming, but it is still forming. Your miracle is coming, but it is still hidden. Trust me enough to keep it protected. Trust me enough to wait. Trust me enough to remain silent until I say, reveal it now, I am God, and I do all things well. I am leading you into a new chapter, a new level, a new anointing, a new identity. The world will see, but not yet. This is your secret season, your sacred season, your growing season. Stay close to me. Stay hidden in me. And when the time is right, I will unveil everything I promise you in a way that will leave no doubt that it was my hand guiding you. Until then, my child, keep it between you and me. God says, my child, continue to listen with your spirit, because what I am about to speak will bring understanding to the confusion you have been carrying. The reason I asked you to keep this hidden is because the enemy watches your movements, studies your habits, and listens for any sign of what I am building in your life. He cannot access your future, so he tries to disrupt your present. He cannot stop the blessings I ordained, so he tries to distract you from them. He cannot close the doors I opened, so he tries to discourage you before you walk through them. But when you remain silent, when you protect the vision I gave you, when you guard the promise I planted in your spirit, you leave no open door for him to attack. Silence is your shield in this season. Obedience is your weapon. Trust is your foundation. My child, there are eyes watching you that pretend not to see you. There are people speaking about you who pretend not to care. Some admire you in silence. Some envy you in silence. And some hope you fail in silence. But none of that matters, because I am your God and I am the one ordaining your steps. When I tell you to keep something private, it is not because I want to isolate you forever. It is because I want to elevate you correctly. I do not raise my children in the presence of those who are waiting to see them fall. I raise them in silence, in places others cannot enter, in moments others cannot understand. And when the time is right, I reveal them stronger, wiser, deeper, and unshakable. You have been feeling the weight of spiritual pressure lately, the heaviness of change, the uncertainty of the unknown. You have asked me, Lord, what are you doing? My child, I am shifting things. I am moving pieces. I am stretching your spirit so your capacity grows. I am removing old patterns that cannot follow you into this new season. I am strengthening your discernment so you can recognize who is for you and who is not. You must trust me even when the path seems unclear. What feels like confusion is actually divine rearrangement. What feels like silence is actually divine construction. What feels delayed is actually divinely timed. The secret I told you to protect is part of a bigger plan that will unfold step by step. You do not need all the answers now. You do not need to understand every detail. You only need to trust the one who goes before you. I see the attacks before they reach you. I see the traps before you step near them. I see the intentions of hearts you cannot see. I hear conversations you are not present for. I know who is truly with you, who pretend to be with you, and who will betray you when your blessing arrives. This is why silence is necessary. This is why I said keep it secret. My child, what I am preparing is too valuable to be exposed to early. Think of a seed, it grows in the dark before it rises into the light. Think of a baby, it grows in the hidden place before it sees the world. Think of gold, it forms under pressure before it shines. You, too, are being grown, shaped, and refined in the unseen. When people do not understand your silence, let them misunderstand. When people question your choices, let them question. When people doubt your direction, let them doubt. They will understand later, when my favor becomes undeniable. I am about to elevate you in ways that will surprise even you. I am bringing people into your life who will push you forward, not pull you down. I am aligning opportunities that match the purpose I place in you. I am opening doors that no rumor can close, that no jealousy can block, that no enemy can touch. But before I do, I must ensure that your heart is ready, your mind is steady, and your spirit is guarded. That is why I asked you to stay quiet. That is why I told you to keep this between us. My child, this secret between me and you is not meant to imprison you. It's meant to protect you. And soon, when everything aligns, when everything is ready, when your hands are strong enough to carry what I'm giving you, I will say, now speak, now shine, now step forward today. And when that moment comes, everything will make sense. But until then, stay close, stay quiet, stay faithful, stay expectant. I am doing more than you think, in ways you cannot see, for a future greater than you imagine. Trust me, my child. Listen once more, for this message will strengthen your spirit and prepare your heart for what is coming. The reason I have asked you to keep this hidden is not only to protect the blessing, but to protect you. There are things about your destiny that the enemy fears. There are gifts inside you that threaten darkness. There is greatness in you that even you have not fully discovered. You are stepping into a season where my hand will be so evident in your life that even those who doubted you will wonder how you rose so quickly. But before I elevate you, I must shield you, and before I reveal you, I must ground you. What I am doing in you is bigger than a momenta. It is transformation. It is renewal. It is preparation for a calling greater than your past, greater than your pain, greater than what others expected from you. My child, do not underestimate the power of silence. My child, do not underestimate the power of silence. I am teaching you to grow without announcing it, to heal without explaining it, to build without broadcasting it. Because when blessings grow quietly, they grow securely. When miracles form privately, they cannot be touched by jealousy. When breakthroughs develop silently, they come without interference. Even Jesus performed many miracles in silence, away from the crowds, away from those who misunderstood his mission. And I am calling you into that same wisdom. Move with me, not with the noise around you. Be guided by my whisper, not by the voices that fill the world. You've been asking me, Lord, why do I feel alone? Why do I feel hidden? You are not alone yet, you are protected. You are not forgotten, you are being prepared. You are not overlooked, you are being positioned. The isolation you feel is not abandonment, it is refinement. In the hidden place, I am strengthening your faith, sharpening your discernment, healing old wounds, and removing anything that would weaken your next season. I am making you strong enough to carry the blessing, wise enough to recognize true friends from false ones, and humble enough to remain grounded when success comes. What you call loneliness, I call transformation. I am also protecting you from spiritual attacks that you cannot see. There are forces that rise against you whenever you step closer to your destiny. And as long as you stay in the secret place with me, no weapon formed against you will prosper. The enemy cannot attack what he cannot see. He cannot destroy what he cannot find. And he cannot interfere with what remains hidden in my hands. Your silence confuses him. Your obedience frustrates him. Your quiet faith weakens him. That is why I ask you to keep this privatia for your safety, for your strength, and for your victory. My child, the people who left you were not meant to stay for the stage of your journey. Some had to leave because they would have spoken fear into your purpose. Some would have doubted the vision I gave you. Some would have infected your faith with their own insecurity. Some would have tried to take credit for what I am doing. So I removed them. It hurt, but it was necessary. So I ask you to trust in my plan. You will look back one day and thank me for the doors I closed, the relationships I ended, and the silence I allocated. Because every moment of separation was protection. I want you to know this. What you are waiting for is already on its way. What you prayed for is forming. What you dreamed of is aligning. You do not see the movement yet, but heaven is shifting on your behalf. What looks still to you is not still in the spiritual realm. I am orchestrating divine connections, preparing unexpected opportunities, and arranging situations that will open at the exact moment you are ready. But until then, trust my timing, trust my process, trust my silence. Trust that every second of waiting has purpose. My child, when a moment comes for your blessing to be revealed, it will happen suddenly, swiftly, powerfully. Doors that remain closed for years will open in a moment. People who doubted you will be speechless. Those who counted you out will have no explanation. And you will know that it was me, not chance, not luck, not people, but me, your God, fulfilling what I promised you in the secret place. And when I reveal it, no one will be able to deny it. Until that moment arrives, stay in the secret place with me. Guard your heart, guard your vision, guard your joy. Problems may rise, but they will not defeat you. Delays may come, but they will not stop you. Challenges may test you, but they will strengthen you. I am with you in every step, in every breath, in every silence, in every battle. And soon, my child, the same thing I told you to keep a secret will become the testimony that inspires others. God says, my child, now lean in even closer, for what I am about to reveal will bring peace to the parts of you that have been silently hurting. You have carried questions in your heart that you were too afraid to speak aloud. You have wondered why certain blessings slip from your hands, why certain moments dissolve before you could hold them, why certain people change without warning. You felt as if life moved forward without you, as if doors closed faster than you could walk through them, as if your efforts went unnoticed. But hear me now. Nothing was wasted. Nothing was ignored. Nothing was forgotten. Every tear you shed, I counted. Every prayer you whispered, I heard. Every hurt you carried, I felt. And every memento, both joyful and painful, was shaping the spiritual strength you need for what is coming. You think you lost time, but I say you gained wisdom. You think you fell behind, but I say I positioned you perfectly. You think you were delayed, but I say you were protected. My child, the reason I told you to keep this secret is because the next move I am making in your life will silence the noise around you without you having to say a word. I am preparing a blessing that will speak louder than explanations, louder than arguments, louder than rumors, louder than doubt. You will not need to defend yourself. You will not need to justify yourself. You will not need to prove yourself. I am your defender. I am your voice. I am your justification. And when I open the door, no voice raised against you will matter. When I elevate you, no opposition will stand. When I bless you, no force will block it. This is why silence is your strength, and secrecy is your shield. What is unseen cannot be touched. What is hidden cannot be corrupted. What is guarded cannot be stolen. You have felt something shifting, Latilia, an inner pull, a restlessness, a stirring in your spirit. That is not anxiety. It is divine preparation. I am expanding you internally so I can elevate you externally. I am stretching your capacity, training your discernment, and increasing your spiritual awareness. You have outgrown old patterns, old expectations, old environments, and old versions of yourself. You feel uncomfortable because you are evolving. You feel distant from certain people because you are outgrowing their energy. You feel detached from certain habits because I am purifying your path. Everything you are re-shedding is part of the transformation I plan for you. My child, you must also understand that not everyone can accompany you to your next level. Some people cannot celebrate blessings they do not receive. Some cannot support journeys they do not understand. Some cannot clap for successes they secretly envy. And some cannot walk with you into a future they were never meant to see. I removed Thema not to break your heart, but to protect it. I separated you not to isolate you, but to elevate you. And I silenced the environment around you, so you could finally hear my voice without interference. The secret you carry, the vision, the dream, the promesia is sacred. I placed it inside you because I trusted you to guard it. I trusted you to believe even when nothing made sense. I trusted you to hold on even when circumstances contradicted my promise. And you did. You kept going. You kept hoping. You kept praying. You kept standing. And because you stayed faithful in the unseen, I will reward you in the seen. The reward will not be small. It will not be ordinary. It will not be what you lost. It will be greater than what you lost. For everything you endured, I will return double. For everything that broke you, I will restore you. For every silent battle, I will give you public victory. My child, this is why you must remain patient. This is why you must keep the secret close. This is why the silence is necessary. The breakthrough I have for you is growing in a realm you cannot see. And to bring it fully into your life, I need you to trust me without interruption. Do not rush the process. Do not force what I am still forming. My child, this is why you must trust me. This is why you must remain patient and keep the secret close. The breakthrough I have for you is growing in a realm you cannot see, and to bring it fully into your life, I need you to trust me without interruption. Do not rush the process. Do not force what I am still forming. My child, this is why you must trust me without interruption. This is why you must remain patient and keep the secret close. The breakthrough I have for you is growing in a realm you cannot see, and to bring it fully into your life, I need you to trust me. Do not rush the process. Do not force what I am still forming. My child, this is why you must trust me without interruption. This is why you must remain patient and keep the secret close. The breakthrough I have for you is growing in a realm you cannot see, and to bring it fully into your life, I need you to trust me. Do not rush the process. Do not force what I am still forming. My child, this is why you must trust me without interruption. This is why you must remain patient and keep the secret close. The breakthrough I have for you is growing in a realm you cannot see, and to bring it fully into your life, I need you to trust me without interruption. Do not rush the process. Do not force what I am still forming. My child, this is why you must trust me without interruption. This is why you must remain patient and keep the secret close. The breakthrough I have for you is growing in a realm you cannot see, and to bring it fully into your life, I need you to trust me. Do not rush the process. Do not force what I am still forming. My child, this is why you must trust me without interruption. This is why you must remain patient and keep the secret close. The breakthrough I have for you is growing in a realm you cannot see, and to bring it fully into your life, I need you to trust me without interruption. Do not open the door before I unlock it. Your moment is coming, and it will come suddenly, so suddenly that it will feel like a dream. One day it will seem as if nothing is happening, and the next day everything will fall into place. Do not lose hope in the final moments before the miracle. You are closer than you think, closer than you feel, closer than you realize. Stay in the secret place with me. Keep listening. Keep believing. Keep moving in faith. And when the time comes, my child, I will reveal everything I promise you, and not in whispers, but in glory. God says, my child, now receive this final part, what I have been preparing your heart to understand. You have wondered why this season feels different, why your spirit feels more sensitive, why your heart feels both heavier and more awakened at the same time. It is because I am awakening the deeper parts of you, parts you forgot, parts you silenced, parts you buried beneath disappointment. I am stirring your purpose, calling your spirit into alignment, reconnecting you with a destiny I designed long before you were born. My child, you do not realize how powerful you are becoming. You do not see the strength I have built in you through the storms you survived. You do not realize the authority you carry because of the tests you passed. Even when you felt weak, I was making you resilient. Even when you felt lost, I was guiding you. Even when you felt broken, I was rebuilding you from the inside out. That is why you cannot share everything with every Rionia, because not everyone can understand the transformation happening within you. If you try to explain it, they would misunderstand it. If you try to reveal it, they would mishandle it. So instead, I wrapped you in a season of silence, not as punishment, but as protection for the very thing I am birthing in your life. You are stepping into a chapter where what you pray will manifest, what you speak will carry authority, and what you touch will prosper. You are not the same person you were months ago, and you will not be the same person in the months ahead. I am elevating you spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and even physically. But elevation requires separation. Growth requires space. Destiny requires privacy. If I allowed you to share what I am doing prematurely, people would speak doubt over what I ordained. Some would plant fear where I planted faith. Some would attach themselves to your blessing without contributing to your journey. And some would try to hold you back because they fear losing access once you rise. That is why I said, keep this a secret, not to hide you, but to protect the path I am forming beneath your feet. My child, I am also healing wounds you do not speak about. The disappointments you carried, the heartbreaks you endured, the betrayals that cut deep, the fears you never confessed. the insecurities you learn to hide. That is why I slowed you down. That is why I removed distractions. The blessing I am preparing for you requires a healed heart, not a hurting one. It requires clarity, not confusion. It requires confidence, not insecurity. That is why I slowed you down. That is why I removed distractions. The blessing I am preparing for you requires a healed heart, not a hurting one. It requires clarity, not confusion. It requires confidence, not insecurity. That is why I place you in environments where you had no choice but to face the parts of yourself you avoided. Healing happens in silence, and transformation happens in secrecy. What you are becoming is greater than what you were, and I will not allow the weight of your past to crush the promise of your future. And hear this clearly, my child, the waiting has not been a waste. Every quiet day was building your endurance. Every lonely night was building your intimacy with me. Every tear watered the soil of the blessing. Every moment of confusion stretched your trust. You were not waiting for no thinga. You were waiting for me to align everything perfectly. And now, you are closer than ever. The breakthrough is not far. The blessing is not distant. The answer is not delayed. It is on its way with divine accuracy. But until it reaches you, I need you to protect your peace, guard your vision, stay silent about what I whispered, and keep walking with faith. The people who doubt you now will witness what I am about to do. The ones who left will wonder how you rose without them. The ones who underestimated you will be surprised by your strength. And the ones who stayed faithful will celebrate with you. My child, I am going to lift you in such a way that you wanted to even need to speak. Your life will speak for you. Your blessings will speak for you. Your transformation will speak for you. And when I reveal you, the secret you protected will become the testimony that brings others home to me. Stay steady. Stay silent. Stay expectant. Your time is Kaminga, and it will be glorious. God says, my child, now take a moment to hear the depths of what I am saying, for I am preparing your spirit for an even greater revelation. The secret I asked you to keep is not simply a secreta, it is a seed of destiny, a sacred assignment, a divine promise that cannot be rushed, revealed too early or mishandled by human hands. Every moment of waiting, every act of obedience, every whisper of prayer you offer in the quiet of your room was recorded in heaven and stored for the precise moment I would bring it forth. What feels like silence to you is actually a symphony of my work behind the scenes. What feels like delay is actually alignment. What feels like isolation is actually divine protection. I am orchestrating circumstances, opening doors, closing paths, and positioning people in such a way that when a moment comes, it will unfold with perfect timing and undeniable power. That is why you must remain faithful to the secret, for your obedience now determines the fullness of the blessing later. Do not be afraid of being misunderstood, my child. Not everyone will see the wisdom in holding your vision close. Some will criticize you, some will question you, and some will even try to discourage you. But remember, I see everything. I know the intentions of every heart around you. I know who is sincere and who is deceitful. I know who will celebrate your victories and who will envy them. And I am with you. When the right time comes, I will reveal what I've been doing in such a way that your faith will be validated, your obedience will be rewarded, and your patience will shine as a testimony to the world. No one will be able to deny my hand at work in your life, because the fruit will speak louder than words, and the results will be undeniable. My child, there are blessings coming that are bigger than you imagined. There are opportunities approaching that will surpass your expectations. There are answers to prayers you forgot you even prayed. And yet, all of this must grow in secret for now, because exposure too early can weaken the impact, invite interference, and allow the enemy to steal what I have reserved for you. Just as gold is refined in fire, just as a seed germinates under soil before breaking through, just as the morning sun does not reveal itself until the darkness has faded, so too will your blessing manifest at the exact right moment. I am asking you to trust me, to guard the sacred things I place in your hands, and to stay connected to me above all else. Your silence is your strength. Your faith is your power. Your patience is your weapon. Do not be discouraged by waiting. Do not measure your progress by what you see around you. Do not compare your journey to that of others. The path I have laid out for you is unique. The timing I set is perfect. The plan I have is infallible. And the one who walks with me is never abandoned, never forsaken, never forgotten. The promises I have spoken over your life are true. The destiny I designed for you is real. And the breakthrough you are waiting for is coming. It may not look like what you imagined. It may not arrive in the way you expect, but will arrive with my signature, my power, and my glory. And when it comes, it will be unmistakable, undeniable, and unshakable. Remember, my child, this secret is sacred because it is your preparation. The blessing is holy because it is ordained. The assignment is yours because it is tailor-made. The journey is necessary because it strengthens a heart, sharpens a mind, and expands a spirit. Protect what I have given you. Guard your vision. Nurture your faith. And when the time comes, step forward boldly. Speak only when I tell you to speak. Reveal only when I reveal. And walk only when I call you walk. You are ready, you are chosen, and you are being prepared for a testimony that will inspire, uplift, and transform lives. Stay faithful, my child. Stay hidden. Stay hopeful. Stay strong. And watch as I turn the secret you guard today into the glory you will celebrate tomorrow. God says, my child, now hear me carefully, for this message is to remind you that your obedience and silence is as powerful as any action in public. I am watching you, guiding you, and shaping every step of your journey, even when it feels as though nothing is happening. The secret I ask you to keep is more than just a secreta. It is a covenant of faith between you and me. It is a sacred trust that strengthens your spirit and protects the blessing I am preparing. Do not be tempted to reveal it prematurely. Do not be lured by pride, excitement, or impatience. Every word you share, every detail you expose, every rumor you allow to spread can affect the impact of what I am about to do. The smaller your footprint now, the greater your influence later. The quieter your steps now, the louder your testimony will be when the time comes. My child, you are not alone in this journey, even if it feels that way. I am surrounding you with unseen angels, with divine protection, and with opportunities that have been arranged in heaven long before you walk the earth. Every door that seems closed has been deliberately closed to prepare you for a greater door. Every setback, every disappointment, every moment of waiting is intentional, and it is crafting the strength, resilience, and wisdom you need to carry what I am giving you. Trust me when it feels heavy. Trust me when it feels slow. Trust me when it feels impossible. I am your God. I am your shield. I am your provider, and I do all things with perfect timing. Do not fear the silence, my child, for silence is fertile ground. In the quiet, your faith grows, your heart expands, and your spirit aligns with my will. The things you cannot see are forming in ways you cannot imagine. The unseen battles are being won in your favor. The prayers you whispered alone are being answered in ways that will leave no doubt of my presence. What feels delayed is not forgotten. What feels hidden is not lost. And what feels stagnant is being orchestrated into a breakthrough that will astonish not only you but everyone who has watched, doubted, or underestimated you. Keep trusting, keep guarding, keep believing, and keep walking in faith. Your season is approaching. I am also preparing people, circumstances, and connections that will align perfectly with the destiny I have for you. Some will appear when you least expect them. Some will challenge you to grow, and some will serve as confirmation that you are on the right path. But you must remain patient. You must remain faithful. You must remain discreet. For if you reveal the secret now, you may interfere with the very plan I am orchestrating. Trust me, my child. I am weaving everything together for your ultimate good. I am positioning everything so that when the moment arrives, it will unfold perfectly, without error, without confusion, without delay. Remember, my child, there are forces that wish to see you stumble, but they cannot defeat what I have planned for you. There are voices that wish to discourage you, but they cannot silence what I have spoken over you. There are people who will doubt, but they cannot hinder the promise I have placed in your heart. You are under my protection. You are walking in my favor. You are guided by my hand. And because of this, the secret I have asked you to keep will serve as your greatest advantage. When the breakthrough comes, it will be unmistakable, undeniable, and unshakable. Every eye will see, every ear will hear, and every heart will know that it was I who delivered, I who restored, and I who elevated you. You will witness the power of faith in action, and the fruit of obedience will shine brightly for all to see. Stay strong, my child. Stay hidden. Stay faithful. Stay expectant. Every day you guard the secret. You are investing in the magnitude of your blessing. Every day you remain obedient. You are building the foundation of your testimony. Every day you trust me, you are stepping closer to the fulfillment of your destiny. Keep walking with me. Keep listening to my voice. Keep believing even when nothing makes sense. And one day soon, you will see the fullness of my plan, and it will surpass every hope, every expectation, and every dream you dare to whisper in the quiet of your heart. Your time is coming, my child, and it will be glorious. And God says to you now, my child, do not fear the road ahead, because I have already walked it before you. You will not enter a season that I have not prepared you for, and you will not fight a battle that I have not equipped you to win. The silence you feel is not abandonment. It is alignment. I am positioning every detail, every connection, and every opportunity so perfectly that when everything comes together, you will say, only God could have done this, And God continues, you have been asking me when things will change, but the real shift is happening inside you today. I am strengthening your character, sharpening your discernment, deepening your faith, and teaching you to trust me beyond emotions. This is why I told you to keep this process a secreta, because growth in the dark produces strength in the light. Your roots need depth before your branches can carry the weight of what I am about to place on your life. There are people who see your potential but do not understand your purpose, and they may try to pull you into conversations, decisions, and directions that I did not assign to you. Guard your calling. Guard your peace. Guard your season. This is a time of protection, not isolation. I am hiding you not to limit you, but to launch you. You are in a spiritual incubation, and you must not expose what I am developing until it's fully formed. Then God says, I know you felt overlooked, unappreciated, or forgotten, but I have been watching you closer than anyone else. Even the efforts you thought went unnoticed, I saw them. Even the tears you wiped alone, I counted them. Even the prayers you whispered quietly, I heard them. You are not unseen. You are being refined. You are not stuck. You are being set apart. And he speaks again. The blessing coming to you requires a version of you that is healed, focused, stable, and spiritually mature. This is why some doors close abruptly. This is why some people faded away. This is why you were forced to let go of what you try to hold on to. I removed what could not go with you into the next chapter, not as punishment, but as protection. God says, you keep asking me, Lord, why did this happen? But the better question is, Lord, what are you preparing me for? Because I promise you, these are everything that hurt you, everything that confused you, everything that made you question my timing will eventually make sense. I will reveal the purpose behind the pain, the clarity behind the waiting, and the blessing behind the burden. Trust, may I do not waste anything. And God continues with authority. When I tell you to keep something a secret, it is because the enemy listens to careless words. It is because the enemy listens to careless words. Not everyone who smiles at you is for you, and not everyone who hears your dreams will protect them. Some will doubt you. Some will envy you. Some will try to interfere with what I am building. So keep sacred what I give you in prayer. Keep private what I reveal in silence. Your obedience to my instruction will open doors that your words could close. And God declares, you are entering a season where your blessings will speak for themselves. You want a T have to prove who you are. You won't have to explain what you're doing. You want a T have to defend your progress. I will make your life the evidence. I will make your breakthrough the announcement. I will make your success the testimony. I will make your breakthrough the announcement. You're not behind. You're not failing. You're not forgotten. You're becoming. And when you see the fullness of what I've been preparing, you will understand why secrecy was necessary. Some miracles grow best in silence. Some breakthroughs manifest in stillness. Some victories are formed in hidden places. And God finishes with this promise. Stay faithful, stay humble, stay quiet when I lead you to stay quiet. Soon, I will reveal what I've been doing. And when I do, no person, no circumstance, no enemy will be able to stop it. What I have spoken over your life will come to pass exactly as I planned. You will walk into the blessing that bears my fingerprints. Just trust Maya and keep this part of the journey sacred. And God says to you again, there is something I am placing within your spirit that the world is not ready to see yet. You have prayed for elevation, but elevation requires preparation. You want doors to open, but doors open faster when you are aligned with my timing, not your expectations. This is why I ask you to move in silence, to trust me quietly, and to walk in faith even when you cannot see the full picture. I am protecting you from premature exposure. God continues, my child, understand this. The enemy cannot stop what I've ordained, but he can distract you from it. He can confuse you, overwhelm you, or tempt you with shortcuts that look easy but lead away from your destiny. That is why I need you focused. That is why I need you listening to my voice above the noise. I am guiding you gently, step by step, and I am removing anything that threatens your clarity. There are people who think you have slowed down, but they do not realize you've been planted. A seed disappears before it grows, and that is exactly what I am doing with you. I am planting you in deeper soil. I am positioning you in quiet places. I am growing you where others cannot see, and not to hide you, but to strengthen you. What I am preparing for you requires spiritual endurance. Not everything will make sense at first, but later you will look back and understand that my silence was strategy. My delays were protection. My not yet was actually I am preparing something better. You asked me to open big doors, and I am but the weight of those doors requires a stronger foundation in you. Do not be discouraged when others do not understand your journey. They do not hear what I whisper to you. They do not see what I show you. They do not feel the tug I place on your heart. This is why you cannot share every detail with everyone. Some people speak from fear, some from jealousy, and some from ignorance. Protect what I am building in you. Then God adds, you think the challenge you are refacing is a setback, but it is actually a setup. I am using your struggle to teach you resilience. I am using your waiting to teach you patience. I am using your silence to teach you discernment. Nothing in your life is wasted, not the pain, not the confusion, not the lessons. God says, there will come a moment when everything I told you in private will manifest publicly, and I will lift you in such a way that even the people who doubted you will have no choice but to say, God did this to A. But until that moment, remain faithful, remain humble, remain hidden when I hide you, move when I tell you to move, speak only when I release you to speak. And God continues, you are closer than you think, closer to breakthrough, closer to healing, closer to restoration, closer to that door I have been preparing. You may feel tired, but you are not defeated. You may feel empty, but I am filling you. You may feel surrounded, but I am fighting for you. And the Lord says, when I ask you to keep something a secret, it is not to limit you, it is to protect the blessing before it is fully ready. Just as a masterpiece is not revealed until it is complete, the work I am doing in your life must be guarded until the perfect time. And when that time comes, no one will be able to deny my hand over your life. And God concludes with this: hold on to me. Hold on to hope. Hold on to the quiet instructions I place on your heart. Soon, the blessing will not be a secret anymore. Soon, the miracle will be released. Soon, you will understand why I told you to wait, to trust, to stay silent. I am preparing something bigger than you asked for, greater than you imagined, and perfectly timed for your life. Just keep walking with me. And God says, my child, I know it feels as if the world is moving faster than you, as if everyone else is advancing while you remain in waiting, but this is a moment where your faith becomes visible. I am shaping a season where what is hidden now will be revealed in fullness. What you guard today, what you protect in silence, will tomorrow become a testimony so powerful that it will encourage and inspire generations. The blessing I am preparing cannot be rushed, and it cannot be taken lightly. Every word I whisper in your heart, every dream I planted in your spirit, every desire I place in your soul, all of these have a divine purpose and a sacred timing. Do not underestimate the power of quiet obedience. Every day you choose faith over fear, patience over impatience, silence over speaking too soon. You are strengthening your spiritual muscles. You are becoming resilient. You are becoming wise. You are becoming ready. The breakthrough will not just appear, it will arrive in a way that shows my glory and proves that your perseverance was not in vain. And he says, there are people who will try to push you to reveal too much too soon. They will ask questions. They will doubt. They will pressure you. But your faithfulness in secrecy is your shield. Your obedience in hiding is your armor. What I have placed in you is sacred, and it must not be exposed to distraction, envy, or interference. Keep it close, protect it, nurture it, and I will bring it forth at the perfect time. And God says, some blessings require silence to fully mature. Some miracles require patience to manifest. Some promises require protection to be preserved. You are in one of these seasons now, my child. Though it may feel long, it is not wasted. The waiting is working in your favor. The silence is working for you. The preparation is aligning your heart, mind, and spirit for the perfect release. And he continues, I am clearing the path before you. I am removing obstacles that you cannot see. I am positioning people, opportunities, and circumstances in your favor. And when the time comes, the blessing will arrive with such clarity, such power, and such undeniable evidence that everyone who has watched will know that it was me. Your breakthrough will be unmistakable, your testimony will be unforgettable, and your faithfulness will be rewarded. Do not be discouraged by the doubts of others, for they do not understand the season you are in. Do not be shaken by delays, for they are not denials. Do not be tempted to speak prematurely, for the blessing is too precious to risk. The moment of revelation will come, and it will be perfect. Until then, I am asking you to remain faithful, to remain silent, to remain focused. I am teaching you the value of patience, the power of obedience, and the strength of quiet faith. When you finally see the fruit of what you have been guarding, it will be greater than anything you could have imagined. What was hidden will shine. What was delayed will arrive. What was secret will become the glory of your testimony. And you will understand fully why I asked you to wait, to protect, and trust me in secrecy. Your obedience has been the soil in which this miracle grows. And soon, my child, you will walk in the fullness of my plan. Stay in me. Stay close. Stay faithful. Protect what I have given you. Your time is near. Your breakthrough is coming. Your miracle is on its way. Keep trusting. Keep guarding. Keep walking. And I will show you the glory that comes from faith, patience, and obedience. And God says, my child, you have endured much in silence. Yet every step, every tear, every prayer, and every moment of waiting has been carefully recorded in heaven. Do not underestimate the value of what you have kept private. The hidden place where I have called you to walk has been a place of divine training. I am building your patience, your discernment, your faith, and your strength in ways that no public experience could achieve. The blessing I am preparing is too important to be exposed to the wrong timing, to the wrong people, or to premature interference. That is why I told you protect it, to guard it, and to keep it sacred. There are eyes around you that see what you do not see, voices around you that speak what you do not hear, and intentions around you that are hidden. But I know them all. I understand them all. I am orchestrating everything so that when the time arrives, the blessing will be fully protected, fully revealed, and fully undeniable. The secret you keep is your shield, your weapon, and your foundation. Do not trade it for temporary validation, approval, or recognition. And he says, even when it feels as though nothing is moving, know that I am moving everything. Even when it feels like the season is long, know that every moment is designed for growth. Even when you feel alone, know that I am with you. Your faithfulness in the unseen is preparing the greatest manifestation of my glory in your life. And when it happens, it will surpass your expectations, defy human understanding, and silence all doubt. God continues. You may be tempted to speak prematurely, to announce what I am doing before I reveal it. You may feel the pressure of others asking why you wait, or why you remain quiet. Do not be swayed by the voices of those who cannot see what I see. Your responsibility is not to explain, justify, or prove. Your responsibility is to trust, obey, and remain faithful. Your silence now will become the roar of victory later. The private preparation is the secret of your public triumph. That is why I am teaching you the power of secrecy. That is why I am showing you the strength of patience. That is why I am asking you to trust me even when the path is unclear. The blessing that awaits you is not only for you, but for those who will be touched by your testimony. The miracle you are waiting for will inspire faith, ignite hope, and bring glory to my name. Your obedience is the soil in which this miracle grows, and soon the fruit will be abundant. Do not let fear, doubt, or impatience steal what I have carefully prepared. Do not compare your journey with others, for theirs is not yours. Do not measure your progress by what you see around you, for my timing is perfect. Every step you have taken, every moment of quiet, every prayer offered in secret is shaping the perfect unfolding of your destiny. The breakthrough is coming. The blessing is coming. The miracle is coming. Keep trusting, keep guarding, and keep walking with me. And he concludes, my child, the hidden place is not a punishment. It is a preparation. The silence is not absence. It is alignment. The waiting is not denial. It is divine orchestration. And when the time arrives, everything that has been secret, silent, and protected will become the glory of your life, the testimony of your faith, and the proof of my power. Stay in me, trust me, and remain faithful. Your moment is coming, and it will be more glorious than you could ever imagine. And God says, my child, you are closer than you realize to the manifestation of what I have promised you. Every moment you thought was wasted has been working for your good. Every tear you shed, every disappointment you endured, every unanswered question you held in your heart, I have been using them to strengthen you, to refine you, and to prepare you for this very moment. The secret I asked you to keep is not just a protective measure. It is the key to your breakthrough. It is the soil in which your blessing grows, and the foundation on which your future rests. Guard it carefully, nurture it with faith, and protect it with obedience. And God continues. There are people around you who do not understand your journey, who do not see the vision I have placed in your heart, who cannot comprehend the plan I am unfolding. Do not be discouraged by their doubt, their judgment, or their impatience. Their inability to see what I am doing is not a reflection of you. It is a reflection of their limited understanding. Your responsibility is to remain faithful in the unseen, to trust in the unseen, and to walk according to my direction even when no one else understands. I am your witness, your guide, and your defender. And he says, the blessing I am preparing will come at the perfect time, in the perfect way, and with perfect alignment. It will surpass every expectation, defy every limitation, and silence every doubt. But it requires you to remain patient, to remain quiet, and to remain obedient. Do not reveal what I have given you to anyone until the appointed time. The enemy will try to distract you. The world will try to sway you. And your own impatience may tempt you, but stay true to my instruction. The victory I am preparing is too important to risk with premature exposure. Your faithfulness in the secret season is training you for the way to the glory I am about to reveal. You are being equipped for influence, prepared for leadership, and strengthened for purpose. The breakthrough will not only benefit you, it will inspire others, heal hearts, and bring glory to my name. The testimony of your obedience, your patience, and your faith will become a beacon for those who have also been waiting in silence, those who have been tested, and those who have wondered if their prayers will ever be answered. And he says, do not fear that waiting means missing out. Do not fear that silence means being forgotten. Do not fear that keeping secrets means being alone. The reality is that you are being positioned for greatness. You are being aligned with the right people, placed in the right situations, and equipped with the right tools. And when the time is right, you will step into a season where everything you have hoped for, prayed for, and believed will be revealed fully, without compromise and without delay. And God continues, remember, my child, the purpose of secrecy is not limitation. It is protection. The purpose of waiting is not denial. It is alignment. You are being prepared for a life that will shine in glory, walk in purpose, and demonstrate my power. Keep walking with me. Keep trusting me. Keep obeying my instructions. And when the moment arrives, you will see why it was necessary to keep the secret. And God concludes, your breakthrough is coming. Your blessing is coming. Your testimony is coming. And when it arrives, it will be unmistakable, undeniable, and glorious. Hold on, remain faithful, and trust me. I am with you, guiding you, protecting you, and preparing you. What is hidden today will become your glory tomorrow. Stay silent, stay obedient, stay faithful, and watch as I do exceeding abundantly above all that you could ask, think, or imagine.